Welcome back, my friends, to the show that never ends. And it's just proved to me yesterday that people power actually works. As soon as I mentioned the Ofcom, and we've been looking into this, Ofcom is the body of people that want to regulate things and shut people down. And if they don't like what you are saying, they go out of their way to shut you down. Well, the media law that was passed last year now, they're going to start up. So I need to be able to say to various people, come on, come and join us. Let's go and form a column of mutual defence so we can say what we think in this country without causing offence. We will only cause offence to the people that set out that want to be offended. Yes, let's not be frightened of Ofcom anymore. So thank you for joining up. And if you want to support free speech and the freedom to watch what you want to watch on your streaming channel, then join up now to Ustream, ustream.com. I promise you, for every sign up we get, we'll be making more programs. Let's have a quick little look at the new program of Jethro with his horses. Watch the late, great Jethro away from the stage and spotlight in his natural habitat, at home and at his stables with his beloved horses. Take a sneak peek behind the scenes of the country's much-missed comic genius in this series, exclusive to Ustream.
I love my life. I love to come back and spend my time around the horses and the people that work with me and everything that goes on in the country. So that's what I do.
A day in the life of Jethro. Streaming exclusively on Ustream now. There you go. And that's a new series on Ustream now. See what you're missing if you haven't signed up? Sign up and we'll do more of this stuff. Now then, talking of Jethro, he was always said, I'd never bloody go abroad, you know, I can't bloody stand them. He said, I flew over France once to go somewhere and you could smell the onions from 20,000 feet. That was him. Do we all go abroad now? I don't know. I might take the boat abroad next year and make a film of it. I don't know, really. Is it a bit dear? Is it a bit far to go? And then it's full of foreigners. And now, have you been to a place called Magaluf? Right, it's fucked itself right up with this anti-tourist protest. You know, they're all going on, we don't want the Brits here. Well, you can't blame them when you see the film in the papers today or on Ustream of all these blokes knocking each other fucking spark out outside a bar in Mallorca or somewhere like that. Yeah, there was a stag do, and apparently they were throwing shit onto the beach, and someone came out and said, don't do that, and bang, off it went. And they should have some doorman there, Roy Keane, but more on him later. Right, so all the Spanish tourists and protests now, all they've created is a dead town. They're all saying, hang on a minute, where's all of the Brits gone? We're not selling no fucking beer no more. These French don't drink no more. Why am I speaking like that? Because I can't do a Spanish accent, probably that's what it is. Right, so the holiday season is about to arrive, right? And all these thousands of residents in Spain, which are mostly Brits, have spent weeks protesting against mass tourism, claiming holidaymakers were ruining the island and pricing them out of their own homes. Well, all you've got to do, you Spanish, is get a dinghy and make your way to the channel, and you can set up home here, free. It's a bit daft, isn't it, all this protesting. What do you think is going to happen? So your protest has worked, but now the businesses are shitting themselves because it's so dead. So this is the old saying, isn't it? Be careful what you wish for. What you wish for? Do you know what? It's these new teeth. I've not quite broken them in yet. I'll have to get a nail file on them. So you Spanish people, if you can't survive without tourism, what else are you going to do? How much Spanish wine can you actually drink? Okay, well, let's have a look at the rest of the world, what's going on. Lawless Britain. A kid and 3 adults are left fighting for their lives after a motorbike hitman. What the fuck is a hitman? Who writes this shit? Let me say it in my own words. Some fucker on a motorbike machine gunned a Turkish restaurant in Dalston in London, and eyewitnesses say this motorcycle drove by and sprayed bullets in the direction of the diners before speeding away down the road. Now, that's obviously not a professional hit, because you can't hit anyone with a machine gun from more than about 20 foot away, especially on the back of a bike, you know, and there's all them kebabs on things to hide behind. But it's fucking ridiculous. Someone's been killed, people injured. What is the state of our country? Where are the fucking police? Do you know, I had to go at the police the other day, and someone put a good note on the comments on YouTube. It's not the policeman that's at fault, it's the bosses of the police. Well, I think you're right. All these woke, lefty fucking policemen. You never see a policeman there, do you? It's quite handy if you're driving home pissed, which I don't think you should do. But you never see a policeman. Unless there's one hiding in the bushes with a fucking radar gun, because he obviously can't be bothered to go and find crime. I can't find these two scumbags. Let's see their picture again, where poor Ollie took his life after being, you know, terrified of this raid in Richmond. It's crazy. Come on, you police. Let's get something done. Do you want to hear some more stupid things before we go over to Ustream and having a right moan? RAF Scampton. Scampton is where Guy Gibson's dog is buried. Guy Gibson had a black Labrador. His name was, yes, you've guessed it, unpronounceable, not allowed to say. We've got to change history. Right, Scampton is at the home of 617 Squadron. I think it's also the home, or was the home, of the Red Arrows and the Battle of Britain Memorial Flight. And we must say how sad it is that a squadron leader was killed in a Spitfire which lost control after takeoff. It's bloody sad. Brave men. The iconic Spitfire's gone along with one of our fantastic pilots. Well, rest in peace. Rest in peace. You see these fucking teeth. I can say teeth, but I can't say peace. Ridiculous. Scampton. Well, there's been a big protest there to say we do not want this full of illegal immigrants. Well, listen to this. Scampton will now be used to house migrants after a deal was reached between West Lindsey District Council and the Home Office. So, up to 800 immigrants will be based there, but the rest of the site will be revived as a business, aerospace and heritage centre as part of a £300 million regeneration scheme. What the fuck? That seems a bit odd, doesn't it? It seems odd to me. You still have hundreds of migrants on the site next to a heritage centre. Are they mad? The home of the dam busters is going to have 800 fucking illegal immigrants on it next to a factory. Do you want to rent a place there? No. How to go skint. Right, I'm going to go over to Ustream now and we're going to let my hair down a little bit, get my teeth fixed and talk about Nigel Farage. God bless him. We'll see you there. Come on, let's prove a point. Let's prove a point that we can watch what we want when we want to watch it. So join Ustream now. I won't let you down. Every penny will be thankfully received and faithfully applied. So there, Ustream.com. Right then, for one night only, me, Jim Davidson, OBE, supported by the hilarious Jerry Kay and Ustream's Laughter Pass winner Patrick Smith.
4 or 5 black guys being chased down the road by loads and loads of white people. I rang the police. They palmed me off with some shit about it being called the London Marathon or something, you know.
In the army. Now, we had a more direct approach. Like, if someone's not doing their job, what you do is you punch them in the kidneys and then they do their job. Yeah. But yeah, it turns out that don't count as a transferable skill.
Look at you, I bet your chin's hit more balls than Ian Botham's bat. Join us for this stand-up special at Great Yarmouth Britannia Pier. Oh, it's on the 26th of July. For you young people that's watching, jokes are what we laugh at. Get your tickets by calling 01493 842209